Welcome to episode number 108 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Brewer, and at Apartment Hacker, it is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space, except for tonight. So I've been thinking I should start an Except for Tonight series when we're not trying to tease out human potential in the multifamily space, but rather talk about trends in the multifamily space, or let's say far-reaching and futuristic type issues in the multifamily space. So tonight is one of those nights. Maybe it's the first in the series, or actually it's the second because this is the second time I've said that. Anyway, the thing I'd like to sort of paint a picture of tonight is something I think is really cool, and it relates to artificial intelligence in the multifamily space, and when there finally comes to be a use case for it. So imagine a day when apartment designers are able to create virtual realities of, say, exterior finishes or interior finishes, whether it be kitchens or bathrooms or multi-use space, be it sort of a dining room slash office space, or any sort of experience in a common area space, or let's say even a clubhouse, whether it relates to the employee's use of that space or a resident or a consumer's use of that space. So imagine a day where you can create a virtual reality set of these experiences, and then you have both employees and consumers walk through that space, whether it be with VR goggles, and you sort of have the AR going on in the back, or I guess through the goggles. But you also have these sort of biometric measurements connected to your body, whether that be through some sort of patch or I don't know how that'll work exactly, except to say this, or to get to the point. The point is, when you think about design, you always want to use feedback in the design process, right? So imagine employees or future residents walking through those virtual spaces and having these emotional impacts that are measured by these sensors, and they're registered in a sense that you can have sort of this real-time measurement of what a consumer is thinking or feeling about the particular space. And then you can shift. So if you're using color, or you're using texture in the fabrics that you might have on your upholstery, or your couches, your chairs, or whatever, different textures on walls, whether it be through the use of wallpaper or wood products or paint or drag, sheetrock mud drag, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but you can get a measurement real time, and you can collect all that data, and you can use it to drive the design, or at least as a data point for the design, ultimate design of an apartment community, whether it be exterior common area space or interior space as it relates to your clubhouse or your apartment. So that's my dream and my vision for tonight, and I'd love to hear what you think about some of the uses of augmented reality, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, and so on and so forth in the multifamily space. So take care, and we'll talk to you again soon.